Hello everyone, in this video we'll learn about idempotency. So to begin with, what exactly is idempotency? It usually means doing the same operation multiple times and then getting the same result as doing it once. So think of it like pressing an elevator button. Let's say you want to go to the 5th floor and you click the elevator button once. It will take you to 5th floor. Let's say you click the same button multiple times. It will still take you to the 5th floor only. That is idempotent. So why do we need it? Let's say in a distributed system, your request fails. Sometimes the client does not know if the server received the request or not, so it retries. Let's say a client is trying to make an order. It sends a create order request. The order gets created, but during returning a response, there's a network timeout, and the client does not get any response back. So the client retries to create that order. Then this time, again the order gets created, and without idempotency, what will happen is the order will get created two times. The same order will get created two times. So our goal is that if same request is sent multiple times, only one order should be created. Let's say the same client, it sends three different requests to create the same order. It should not be that we have three orders for the same client for the same order. So in real life, think of a scenario where you are trying to make a payment online. So let's say you want to make a payment of 500 rupees, and you click on the pay button once, nothing happens. You click on it again, nothing happens, and then again you click on it. This time you get a response that payment has been deducted. But without idempotency, what will happen in the backend is that the payment will get deducted three times, like 500, 500 and 500 for each click. Now you paid 1,500 rupees. This is definitely not an ideal situation. Now, how do we solve this problem? So, to solve this problem, we can send a unique idempotency key with the request. For example, let's say we have a post request for payments. What we can do is, with this post request, we can send an idempotency key. Now, the server, it stores this key, and let's say we made our first request. The server gets this key. It checks, have I seen this key before? If the answer is no, it processes the payment, and it then saves the key as payment success and returns 200 OK. Let's say the client tries to make the same payment again. This time what would happen is the server would check, have I seen this key before, or is this key already processed? Since in the first request we have already saved the key, it will get a yes response. Now instead of creating another payment, it will simply return the previous response, so no duplicate transaction would be created. Let's see a simple JavaScript example of how idempotency works. So let's say we have a DB called process. Here to mock it, we have created a const called process, and that is a new map. So basically we are creating a hash map here, and then inside our process payment function, the first thing we do is we check if the key that we are receiving is already processed or not. If it has been processed, then we return the response that we have in the key. Otherwise, we create a new result which would say that the amount has been processed or success. We'll do our calculations, our insertions there, and then in our next line we'll set this key, or we'll save this key in the DB or in our hash map in our example, and then we'll return the result. So what exactly is happening here is we first checked if we already have the key or not. If we have the key, we are returning the response, else we are creating a result, and then we are setting the key and returning the result. So that is how it works. Now let's check some of the common HTTP methods, and let's see which of them are idempotent and which are not. So let's say we are making a get call to some route which is /users/1. No matter how many times you call this route, it will always give you the same result. So this is idempotent. Now let's talk about put request. For the same user /1, which is the user ID, no matter how many times you call this put request, it will always give the same result. So it is also idempotent. Similarly, delete and post, they are also delete is also idempotent. But talking about post request, so the previous example that we took, which was of orders, let's say first order request came, it will create one order. Again the same order request came, it will create a new order, which is not idle. It will create two orders for the same call. So this is not idempotent. You have to use idempotency key to fix this. Now, where is idempotency used? Some of the common places where idempotency is actually used are payments gateway, order creation, ticket booking, bank transactions, REST APIs, distributed systems, retry mechanism. Anywhere uh, duplicate request could cause problem, we use idempotency key. Now, some interview tips. If an interviewer asks, how would you prevent duplicate payments? A great answer would be, we can use an idempotency key. So, repeated requests return the original result instead of creating a new transaction. So, just a quick recap. Idempotency means repeating the same request has the same effect as doing it once. It prevents duplicate operations, usually implemented using an idempotency key, essential for payment systems, APIs, and distributed systems.